I also want to join Emmanuel's words and thank all the leaders who are with us today in Paris. As they say, and it's Ursula, the President of the European Commission, Antonio, the President of the European Council, Alex, the President of Finland, Mette, the Prime Minister of Denmark, Donald, the Prime Minister of Poland, Dick, the Prime Minister of the Netherlands, Ibar, the Prime Minister of Belgium, and Steve Witko, the Special Representative of President Trump, was also at the meeting. Indeed, many leaders, many country representatives were online. We thank everyone for their engagement, ideas, and willingness. This is the most important thing, the willingness to support us on the path to peace and in a concrete way. We spoke with President Trump. The day before, we had a meeting in Copenhagen, in our format of Ukraine, the Nordic, and Baltic states. This is also an important format. The key topic for everyone is the same, to end the war as quickly as possible through strong steps, strong decisions, and to ensure security for Ukraine. In fact, all our meetings are built on two elements. Our security now, that is, support for defense, support for diplomacy, and long-term security guarantees. What exactly and when should work? Key things. First, everyone agrees that strength for Ukraine is strength for peace. And that is why we are actively working to ensure our strength, our resilience, to ensure it right now. Everyone sees that Russia rejects every peace initiative, and there is no agreement for peace from Putin yet. A very specific impression also after the meeting in China, which Putin will obviously try to use as if it were permission to continue the war. And overall, with his behavior, Putin is trying to show that pressure on him does not seem to affect him. In fact, we believe the situation is fundamentally different. The pressure is working. The situation is becoming more complicated for the Russian economy and for those trading with Russia. We will continue this line. Today we talked about new sanctions, including secondary ones, about special tariffs in trade that could help. Secondly, the Willing Coalition is working very actively. Military advisors, they are significant on developments, and our teams have worked many days, weeks. And in fact, we understand what the basis for real security guarantees should be. The basic framework is in place. We also understand that the guarantee security are not about some future time, it is also about the current situation. A strong Ukrainian army is and will remain a central element of security guarantees. Accordingly, it is about the capabilities of our army, including weapons and funding, and training, and the production of weapons. We ensure all this. It must be the case in a year, in 5 years, in 10 years. Both in the conditions of war now and to ensure security later, in peacetime. In peacetime, we have the foundations for a plan regarding forces and specific steps. We are determining which countries will participate in the various components of security. Who will be on the ground, who can help in the air, who in the maritime space, who in cyberspace, who does not have their own forces but can contribute financially. There is also specificity regarding production. We note that European production lines are currently not working sufficiently, but this is all needed and it is clear how to increase it. Volumes need to be larger. Speed needs to be higher. We also have significant production capacities in Ukraine today that are not being used because of a shortage and lack of funds. This is really serious. Almost 60% of all weapons we are using today in Ukraine are produced here in Ukraine. Ukrainians are successful in this, I believe, qualitatively, and we must help each European country to be successful in one production or another. Technological leadership is critically important for Europe. It means having a healthy industry, enough jobs, enough investments, enough interaction, leadership, global competition. Europe must be a leader, and we, in particular, are promoting this as we build new security guarantees for Ukraine. We are preparing documents on guarantees and determining the investment in security from each countries. As Emmanuel said, 26 countries agreed to provide Ukraine with security guarantees. I think that today, for the first time in a long time, this is such serious, very concrete. I congratulate us, all of us with this, and I congratulate you, and Kira, as the presiding members of the Willing Coalition. Third, it is important that America is with us. We are working in many formats, from programs like Peru, that allow the purchase of American weapons to America's readiness to participate in long-term security guarantees. Today, we spoke with President Trump. We thank for the support. A lengthy detailed conversation on how to steer the situation towards peace. We discussed various options, the most important being pressure through strong measures, particularly economic, to force an end to the war. The key to peace is depriving the Russian machine, the Russian war machine, of money, deprivation, of resources. We also raised the issue of maximum protection of the Ukrainian sky. This is a matter of saving lives. And until there is peace, our people must endure despite the constant Russian attacks, Russian missiles, Iranian drones taking Ukrainian lives. This is important. And it is possible. We count on this program. We agreed on further contacts. Thank you, Emmanuel. Glory to Ukraine. Emmanuel, glory to Ukraine.
Ми також піднімали питання про